John Davis, absolutely one of the best.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis doing what true crimers do.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
Mr. John Davis. John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
This guy John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime. Maybe that's where I've heard that name before.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis, and it's good to see you, John. How are you?
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
Tune in and watch John Davis True Crime. You will love it. It's one of the best channels on YouTube. Tune in. It's John Davis True Crime.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is there an issue with the sound? See somebody saying there's a sound issue.
Somebody calling me, sorry.
Somebody calling Brandy right off the rip. It's not a good way to start.
Mm-mm.
Can y'all hear good? Can y'all hear us? Somebody give me a thumbs up.
It was a spam call. It says.
We need to start recording your spam calls. Brandy likes messing with them now. She answers every one of them usually. Don't you?
Yeah, I just try to rule it out to see if it's legit or not. If it's not, I just block it. Next time they can't call. So, yeah, I answer them. Sometimes I talk to them.
You don't see what's up on the screen, do you?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of rude to do that to your friend.
Rude? Josh was talking smack this morning.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, guys, I kick ass at polls. Here's another one I won over on Emma's channel. And there's me in second place. And I was like, Josh, I'm in chat, man. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I didn't know you was in that poll. Wow.
I think it depends on where you put your poll out, pretty much, is how you do.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing 59% over at the lab, would I?
Mm-mm. But yeah, we'll win over here. So
Jesse said, Josh, he's always bragging about polls.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it started out, I was blowing him away. Apparently, everybody in California woke the hell up or something. Ain't that where Josh is? I'm pretty sure.
I'm not for sure.
Hell, I don't know.
God, it was awful early for him to do live this morning if he's in California.
Maybe. Where's Josh at, y'all? Who knows?
Because that was like a couple hours ago. It'd been like 6 o'clock there.
In my head, he's in California for some reason. Is that wrong? Who knows? I know somebody knows.
Jesse said, yeah, Josh always bragging.
Nah, Josh is a good dude. I like picking on him.
He's one of the alpha males, like kind of similar to John's personality.
More dominant.
Don't care to brag about themselves.
What?
You don't care to brag about yourself. Talk about yourself. It's pretty personality.
I had to do the poll on my channel to stand a chance against.
You're a Leo. I wonder if that's probably his sign too, maybe. If I had to guess.
Nobody knows where Josh is, apparently. Josh is probably sleeping. It was like 4 a.m. when he was live. LOL.
That's what I was saying. Oh, yeah. I'm like, in California, that's awful early. I think it's like 4 hours behind you.
Oh, good. I ain't got to worry about him responding to the fact he's getting his ass spanked in my poll. Do I? I tell you, I think everybody's probably over watching the trial right now. You know it.
Maybe I don't like watching trials. I like getting the highlights.
That's what I got's highlights. The important stuff.
I just get so mad watching that trial.
Oh, man. It's just...
Triggering.
Everything about it is just triggering to me, I think.
How Kayla just sat there and let that stuff happen, saying she was scared of him, but I don't care how scared you were. You had a chance to do something. Like when they went to the methadone clinic that morning, he went in, I'm sure, before she did, have to stay out there with the kids. She could have got help. You know, there's a lot of places she got help that morning.
Yeah, we getting into it now. You want to start the harmony scoop?
No, I'm just letting them know.
I was letting people pack in first.
There's not a float, or is there, to our live?
I got it structured today, man.
I do it just how I want to do it.
How you roll?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know the outline. I just talk what people are talking about in the chat.
I tell you, Harmony's, or what's her name? God, Kayla. Her look from booking to trial
Don't look like the same person.
is just mind-boggling to me.
It's just where she put on so much weight, or a lot of weight.
You tell me that person right there looks like that person right there. I swear to God, is that the? I'm almost convinced that's not the same person.
She's gained a lot of weight.
It's so mind-boggling to me, the difference. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, I think it looks like a completely different person. I get that she's gained weight since she was in lockdown. Oh, we did another poll too, since we're going to get into the harmony. I made a poll and said, "What do y'all think um, Kayla should be, a witness or a co-defendant after hearing her testimony?" And as you can see, it was overwhelmingly co-defendant, and that thing had a lot of votes too. I was shocked that it was that much in one direction. That's amazing, ain't it?
And I know she probably would have, but the only reason they broke this case was because of her. You know, she made a deal with them, I'm sure, and she told the story. Is the reason she's not facing trial.
Yeah, but
I guarantee it. But yeah, she should.
I tell you, it's amazing the stuff she witnessed without intervening.
You heard make a deal with the devil. That's what they had to do to get some kind of justice for Harmony.
You know, and I think in cases where that's the only way it's going to get solved, I'm all about it. If you got to do it just to get justice, period, you know?
Yeah, moving along. I understand why they did it.
Oh, I do too.
Now I kind of listen to it. I understand why maybe they haven't found her body, which we'll talk about later, but I was wondering why she hasn't gave that up. But she kind of has in the trial.
You know, and here's the big question everybody wants to know.
Did you try to help Harmony while he was striking her?
Yes.
Tell the jurors what you did to help, to try to help.
I put my arm up and said to stop, but he looked at me and he gave me this look that was like evil. His crazy eyes. I didn't like it, and I couldn't stop him from hitting her, because the look that he gave me was scary. I was scared.
A scary look, wow.
It was that scary look he gave her that stopped her in her tracks. I'm sorry. I don't think the majority of people are built like that, to where a look is going to be enough to let you allow that to be going on in your presence. You know it?
Yeah. She thinks it's okay. They have witnesses saying that she had marks on her all the time, like she was been beat and scared to death of them. I don't care. He still should do something, you know, about that.
Yeah, that was today. I got a clip of that.
Did you ever see Kayla Montgomery with bruises on her?
Yes.
Okay. Where were the bruises that you saw?
Pretty much all over her face, her abdomen, her arms, her legs.
See, and to me, that's just the thing of, well, you wouldn't do it for Harmony, you wouldn't do it for yourself, you just wasn't getting help for shit.
Yeah, and I understood she's addicted to drugs and everything, but still, it's a little kid, you know.
Well, there's a lot of people that's addicted to drugs, and they don't watch somebody beat a 5-year-old little girl.
In my opinion, if it was one of her kids, one of the two little boys back there, she would have done something. That's my opinion.
Yeah, because one day it was at court. They were, it's right when they started out. They asked her, they was like, how did you know Harmony or something like that? And instead of saying I'm her stepmom, she's like, it's Adam's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can tell that she wasn't no kind of stepmom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she didn't see herself as a stepmom either, I don't think.
I think it's so sad those kids had to live in a car, like a regular car, for I don't know how long.
See, and I couldn't find that exactly. I think it was from the best I could tell, at least a month they were in the car. You may know that for sure. I couldn't find the dates exactly. That's awful, ain't it? Could you imagine
Yeah, that's crazy.
living in a car with three kids? And it was a Sebring, a Chrysler Sebring. Those aren't that big. They're like a mid-size, you know.
Yeah.
They're not a compact, but they're not very big at all.
And they were sleeping, setting up for Harmony was probably. The two little ones had the car seats, but she probably had us sleep setting up pretty much.
Hi, Mary, Lisa, Bird Dirt, Jam 420, Common Sense 101, Beautiful Sunflower, Messy Jessie. No way to live. I
No.
tell you, like that for kids, they'd have been. That's one case of I bet the system would have been a much better place for them. That testimony was just today though, where that woman was talking about that she seen Kayla all beat up, and you know the methadone clinics they were going there on the daily.
Uh-huh.
Did none of the and you have to have counseling and other shit when you go to those places.
Right.
Did no, but none of the people there since anything was going on when she's in there beat the shit out of all the time and there's all these kids and I mean, oh, hi Holly. She was so scared I can imagine how poor Harmony felt, John. When Brandy gives you the look, do you get scared? Sometimes. Depends on the look. But yeah, that's exactly right. She talks about being scared. I don't know, man. I can't put myself in that place to where seeing him beating on a 5-year-old little girl wouldn't override something in me to stop that.
Yeah, that's crazy. And if her real mom was in her life at all, her real mom would know they were living in the car. Probably could have got custody of her just like that. Harmony's real mom, if she cared.
See, I got issues with her too, man. You know,
She could have had probably custody where they didn't have a home.
she's on that shit too.
She didn't know enough about it, like she didn't care, I guess.
Well, she explains that she was working on herself. She was getting clean for her kids and stuff, you know.
I know it's not a good explanation. I don't think is it.
I think it sucks. I think when you're a mom, and I don't know, this may make me sexist or something, but I think when you're a mom and you have a baby, you don't get breaks. You straighten your ass up. That's your priority right there. There's nothing more important than that, in my opinion. You know, you don't need months to get straight. You need, boom, do it. You know, got to do what you got to do. And that's why, when they had that custody hearing, she wasn't even there, from what I understand. That's the reason he got her, is because there wasn't nobody there telling the judge what a pig he was. And she knew. She knew what Harmony was going to. There was a history with this cat. It ain't like, he just all of a sudden changed.
Yeah, I'm sure he beat her too when they were together. Wouldn't surprise me.
there was a family who wanted to adopt. There was a family who adopted Harmony's brother who wanted to adopt Harmony, and the state gave Harmony to her violent felon father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they still have her brother.
And I tell you, listen to this. This, just listen to this. Tell me if it makes you feel any kind of way.
Did you ever see the defendant attempt to cover Harmony?
Yes.
And can you tell the jurors how he did that?
He would cover her with the comforter that we had in the car.
Why would he cover her?
So nobody could see her.
How often would he cover Harmony?
All the time. Anytime that we had interference with anybody.
I swear, she says anytime we had interference with anybody, I don't think she was as much of a victim as she's playing. I really don't.
I don't either. She knew.
Anytime we had interference, he covered her up. That's just such an odd way to put that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like that would have been like anytime we had somebody that could have helped us, he covered her up or something to that effect. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, yeah. It's sad. And all she's serving is a year and a half, not related to this case, for welfare fraud or something like that. I was looking at what she's serving for. That's what she's serving. A sentence of a 1.5 year. For perjury. No, for lying on the stand, I think. Let me pull it back up here. Yeah. For lying.
That's disgusting, ain't it?
I thought it was welfare fraud, but it doesn't say anything about that. She might have already got in trouble for that or served her time.
It's gross. She should be in there for. I guess she won't even be charged on any of this, will she?
Mm-mm. No, that's why she told all the, I guess, told law enforcement what they wanted to hear, so she'd stay out of trouble. Pretty much.
I think this says a lot about her right here.
When you arrived at the Colonial Village parking lot, when you arrived back there, what did you and the defendant do?
We got drugs and got high.
When you say we got drugs and got high, what drugs did you get, Kayla?
Heroin and crack.
Now, the time period is after Harmony stopped making noise, is when she did that.
It's awful. Isn't it?
Can you imagine that situation, though? What's going on? Harmony has just passed, and they're in the car getting high.
That's a real dope head right there.
My Lord. You know, and not even her as much as running from him as from being scared or whatever. How could you live through the conditions that she was stuck by him through?
Yeah. Poor little girl. She didn't have anyone, like, some kids have at least one individual in their life that, cares about them, not her. Dad didn't, stepmom, mother, none of them. Grandparents.
It, I swear, it just doesn't seem right. He's the only one going down for this. And when you know all the stuff that happened around this, you know what?
Mm-hmm. How many times CPS came to their house before that about neglect claims and stuff?
And you know, I didn't even realize this. She had a kid with him after Harmony died.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Did y'all realize that? I didn't realize that. I knew a lot about this case, but not, as much as like I know about other ones. I didn't realize she had a kid with him after Harmony had already passed. That blew my mind. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like they both need locked up for life. If she can be influenced by him, it could happen again.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. She is just as much responsible. If you witness abuse and you don't stop it or intervene, you're as guilty as well. Yeah, especially the amount she witnessed. Like just what she witnessed on the day Harmony passed was enough, but she had seen that multiple times.
Yeah. He was probably beating on their own kids too. Maybe not as bad, but I'm sure the kids they got together.
And if you would hit a 5-year-old little girl, I'm sure you'd hit a baby or a smaller kid.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking he probably I don't know. It just don't make sense to
And
me.
he was trying to get kept fighting for custody of her for a while.
Yeah, she says he fought for custody for 4 years to get her.
To get mad and end up killing her. That's crazy.
Even after Harmony was deceased, she could have told the truth, but didn't, so she's guilty too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and she didn't she didn't until she needed it to get out of trouble. Make no mistake about it, she wasn't a good Samaritan. She only did it to get a break on the other charges they had against her.
Wish I was smart on law enforcement side there to make her at least give them some information. I understand why they did it. Because she would have never said anything unless she was getting something out of it.
Need a license to hunt, fish, and drive, but any lunatic can have a child. Shake my head. You got that right. You wanted custody for the disability money for Harmony.
Ah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. I heard that's how he bought the tools and stuff to dispose of her, was with the money he got for it.
Oh, wow. Let's see. From what I can tell, I guess they could never find her because he, what she was saying, he had put her in different trash cans in the neighborhood, or is what she was saying.
He had moved her in all kinds of different ways, freezers, in the ceiling.
Yeah, then when he did dispose of her, that's what I think she was getting to.
Been watching the trial. They are both addicts, and the paramount thing was drugs. They both need to be put away for life. Amen to that. I tell you, to me, it's a co-conspiracy thing. Especially when the fact that she never told. Actually, she never come forward. She only did it to get out of trouble. Ugh, she got a sweetheart deal too. You know,
Yep,
I think the deal's way too sweet.
I agree.
I think the minimum they even consider. Can't watch any of that, and it's extremely disturbing with everything else going on in the world. Yeah, I can't watch the trial either. I just pulled out highlights of it because I think people should know what what happened.
Yeah,
They should know what a monster he is, and what a monster she is for witnessing it and not
it
helping.
just makes me mad. So it's hard to watch.
It's a lot, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
The whole story. Here's one of his posts I got. Y'all hear Zeke squeaking?
She's happy. She's down there squeaking. You squeaking? You squeaking? You
She
playing?
just started doing that the last couple days. Like when she gets happy, she'll squeak a ton, don't she?
Mm-hmm.
We looked it up to see, make sure everything was cool. She's just real happy.
We babysit her when the kids go to school in our room if we're in here.
She squeaks. There's Adam's social media post. My beautiful girl, I love you so much. That's when she was 2.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. See, he don't look like a monster there, does he?
Mm-mm.
It's actually hard to believe that's the same dude, too.
Drugs turn him. Well, nah, I'm sure he's a monster.
There he is nowadays. There he is in court, got his tongue out. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So he can be who he wants. There, that looks like the evil one. Here's another one where he's hamming it up. Look at him, Mr. Good Guy.
Evil. Mr. Evil person.
He's like a chameleon, ain't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Don't even look like the same person, does it?
They better not give her the kid. I'm sure she probably won't get the kids back. I hope the ones that she has with him after she gets out of prison.
Would it shock you though?
No, but I hope she doesn't.
I found all kinds of cute pictures of Harmony.
She's a cute little girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
And the couple that adopted her brother would have loved to have her because they've come forward to make a statement before.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a gay couple, a real nice couple. They adopted her brother.
See all the pictures I had?
You come see Mama? She come to see me. Oh, Zeke come to see Mama. There you go. He's a good girl. She's like a toddler, can't sit still for 2 minutes up and down.
That's heartbreaking, ain't it?
She wasn't in school already. She would have probably been starting school, right, next year, I guess. Yeah, I don't think they didn't say anything about kindergarten, so she probably hadn't started.
I don't know. It just amazes me how that dude went from that to the. I don't have his booking photo. I wish I had it. He looks really evil in it. I seen a clip too, a video the other day where the cops had on the body cam footage from when they first approached him about Harmony,
Oh, I never seen that.
and they were like, hey, where's Harmony? Or we're looking for Harmony. We're looking for your daughter. And he's like, I don't want to. Do I have to talk to you? I don't have to. I don't want to. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
Oh, it was so wild. I was thinking, boy, he sure acts awful beta around the cops. He ain't no Mr. Tough Guy like he is around the 5-year-old girl. He ain't even in court.
I know. How's that?
I don't know. That's crazy to me. If they have to drag his ass out there and duct tape him to the chair, he should have to be there, I think. When she's sitting there telling all that story about the shit he was doing on the way to Burger King, stopping at every red light and beating on her, he should have to be there listening to it in front of everybody. The camera's on his ass, I think. I don't get why he ain't in court. Do you?
No, I see. I don't understand that. I really don't. I don't know how he thought he'd get away with it. How he was going to explain that she disappeared and didn't report it. How he thought he actually get away with it.
100% agree he should be there.
Yeah.
It's wild, ain't it?
I wonder why he's not. I hadn't looked that up. I should later. That don't make sense.
He's got out of it somehow.
Yeah, he should have to listen to everything.
You would, I don't know. I've seen them, like people that act up in court tape their mouth shut and everything else. I've never heard of somebody not being there, not being at their own hearing.
Yeah, me either.
That shit'll turn out to be some kind of he waived his rights. See, I didn't know you could waive your right to even have to be at the hearing.
Me either. It's crazy.
Was you aware of that?
No. That's crazy.
It seems all ass backwards to me. He would have come across the right one with the spine. They could have made Adam's apple his. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I see her as more of a partner in crime, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he may be. It's, I don't know.
Yeah. He may have did it, but she's sitting right there watching everything.
And it ain't like she didn't have opportunities. Every day, they went to that methadone clinic. So every day she was away from him. It ain't like he had her holed up in an apartment or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can waive your right to face your accusers. It's wrong, but you can. I didn't know that. I don't. You would think some of these other people would have taken that option if it was available.
Yeah, I never knew that either.
I think a lot of these people are such narcissists. They like the attention. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty common trait among people who are on trial. KM is as guilty as AM, in my opinion. Well, she's definitely guilty of a lot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing is you never hear of anybody being prosecuted for witnessing shit, not doing nothing about it, not reporting it. I never hear of people getting prosecuted for that. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. Like in Summer's case, if there was people's ass held to the fire, you might have some answers.
Yeah.
And if they ever do come to some agreement in Summer's case as to who they're after, that would be a way you may be able to loosen some lips. You know, people don't like being in jail.
No. I wonder how long he'll get if guilty. Probably a while. Second degree, or let me see.
I couldn't believe that they shouldn't have that option. They did the crime. They shouldn't have a choice to have to answer for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know if that's probably a state thing. I can't believe that's everybody's option. Or you would think there'd be a lot of people take the coward's way out. So I wonder if he can pick days he wants to come to court. Is he going to testify?
I don't know. You know he was already sentenced to 32 and a half years to 75 years for the gun case. That's probably why. Because really, he'd be in there forever anyways. He don't really care. That's a long time for gun charges.
But see, he said at one point he was going to beat this rap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what he was claiming at one point.
Yeah, I think they were going to try. They tried their hardest to get him behind bars as long as they could for the gun charges. They didn't know if they could get him on murder, but I think they finally did. So.
Cowardly way out. That is exactly what it is, John. You got that right. Big, brave, tough guy when it comes to harmony. He can't even come to court. I bet he comes. Something tells me we're going to see him.
Maybe. I hope.
I tell you what, man. He might not have an easy time in the pokey.
Mm-mm. He shouldn't have. I hope they give him hell.
I'm sure. I'm sure they won't. He won't be the most popular dude on the block. He should be out there and get his butt whooped. He's a coward, period. Captain Coward. Yeah. He should definitely have to be at court, I think. That's wild. I'd never heard of that shit before. You? I'd forgotten about that until. Oh, check this out. There was a it was a video, and it was of this dog, and it was barking at something in the dark, right? And all you could see was two little eyes. So I filtered with the picture forever. and I made that out. In the original, it's completely black, right? So I just kept messing with the filters, and look what I came up with.
What is it?
In the original picture, all you can see is black and those two dots where they're bright. And I played with the filter, and it come out to that.
I still don't see him. What do you see?
You don't see the white shape
Yeah.
around the eyes?
Yeah.
Which it was probably some kind of hoax, but I thought playing with it enough, I would see what it looked like. To me, it looks like something, man. It's wild. A dog was in the video. The dog's barking at whatever them are. They look like eyes to me, glowing eyes. The dog's barking like hell out of it. Then the video cuts off, and I froze it.
Yeah, I see those. The eyes.
And I like this over here to the left, where it's real white. That was where the light was coming from, but back there, oh, it's black.
They say dogs see shit stuff we don't.
The dog was going off about it, man.
I believe that too. Dogs be barking nothing there half the time.
The dog was flipping out. And when they see it was like around a corner too. And when dude come around and seen them eyes, that's when the video ends. I think once his fellow prisoners find out what he did to Harmony, he won't be smiling anymore. I tell you, man, a lot of that going on in the jails these days. People, especially the more well-known cases. What y'all think? What y'all think the dog was barking at? Y'all think it was just a hoax, or y'all think that's something?
Maybe a orb or something, or a couple. I don't know.
I believe it. Dogs know.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I do too, man. We had our dog Harley. She's done that before, where she's been in a room and just seeing something and barking at it, and then we don't see nothing. Not a drama, Nana. Gifted one John Davis True Crime membership. Thank you, Nana.
Thank you. No.
What's the who's the lucky winner? You ain't even on it.
I am. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Go switch screens.
No, I was looking at something.
Nana Drama Nana gifted one more John Davis True Crime membership.
I was trying to figure out how many years he's facing with the current charges. That's what P.E. Island Girl and Scarlet.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. Nobody got a guess on what the mystery beast is?
No.
I don't either, man.
It has
I think it looks like a seal.
white around it.
Or a gray.
Yeah.
That could be a gray, couldn't it?
Maybe.
Alien.
Maybe.
I think there's aliens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident of it, ain't you?
Yeah, and there's not just one type of alien. I think there's tons of different types. So it might be something like, who knows?
I thought that was weird, though. I love to play with the filter and see if you can make anything out of anything. That's definitely a gray, in my opinion. You know.
A gray alien.
Yeah.
I don't know. Without seeing a head or anything.
There's Zechariah yesterday. We found out. Didn't you say Zeke's supposed to be lactose intolerant? He will straight attack your ass for some ice cream.
Yeah, he loves ice cream.
Common sense, true crime. Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you, Holly. That's nice of you.
That was sweet of you. Ain't Zeke cute, y'all? He was munching on his ice cream.
Yeah, he likes it. I don't know if he's supposed to have it, but he loves ice cream.
God, he loves ice cream. He will climb up you if he knows that's what you got.
It's funny, isn't it?
You know, we still get his gender wrong. Zeke's a girl. I swear he seems like a dude, though, don't he?
We made that mistake when we got him. They said it was a boy.
Pet store guy got it wrong.
Come to find out later on, nope, not a boy.
He was already Zeke by then, so wasn't nothing we could do. It's too late.
He didn't have Zeke parts or boy parts.
Zeke's adorable. Where's Harley? Harley's in here somewhere, ain't she?
No.
No, she outside.
Yeah.
I ain't got no recent pics of Harley. I was thinking about, I think I'm going to do a pet contest. Holly, I'll put one of your dogs in it. You can't have them both in it. You pick which one, and we'll put Zeke and Harley in it, and Josh's dog, and somebody else. I like making polls, see what people think, you know. I can't get Zeke's picture down. There we go. Zeke's back down. Oh, there was, since we've been on last too, there was polls we didn't get to. You know it?
Mm-hmm.
This was the Smiley, Benny, Angel, and Don B poll. Smiley won 53%, pretty dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Don B come in second, 24%.
Hmm.
Benny and Angel tied, 12% apiece.
Pretty tight third place.
Pretty tight for third place.
Mm-hmm.
They did good though. There's been a lot of people get a lot less than 12%. This was the last poll. Shay won with 52%. Ryan Finds Truth come in second with 31%.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Bullhorn Betty, 12%. Jody Sue come in at 5%.
Wow. She got 5% right. That's crazy.
Interesting numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now looking back on it all, after all, we've done all the polls, right? Guess who got the lowest amount of votes out of all four polls?
Hey,
Daisy.
what do you guess? Our people think the same thing we do. They
A
don't
lot of
like them
people
much.
like that. Oh, there's the poll we in where Josh is kicking our ass and bragging about it. 71%. We had 14. AB had 8. And Zav Girl, she had 8. Is Zav Girl the one that had the pictures of oh,
I think she did a lot on, what was that girl? Kylie Rodney. If I don't, yeah, I think when that case was going on, that's when she got beat.
remember the one had the pictures of Gannon Stout
Mm-hmm.
and they were selling them for money. They were
I don't know.
doing something to where you paid to see them and everybody got super mad at them.
I don't know. I never heard of those.
You didn't hear about that?
What kind of pictures?
Some kind of like I don't know, autopsy pictures or something like that.
What? No.
It was something bad. That's all I can remember. It's been a while back. Y'all remember that?
No. But I'll remember a lot, so. Got a bad memory.
Yes, she had them on her members wall. Yes, that's it. Yeah.
You could pay to be a member and see them.
Yeah, people got pissed off about that.
Well, that's awful.
I was surprised she if is that who that was though? That was Zaf girl? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I kicked their ass. Hers and AB's. Josh though, man, dominates across channels. He got the highest on mine and Emma did one and he got the highest on hers.
Yep. People like them.
People like Josh.
It's a good mix of drama and a lot of, true crime, I guess.
Everybody's got to have a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Gets boring if not.
Gets boring if not.
What fun is it? Some people deserve to get talked about a little bit because that's what they're asking for.
Josh is funny in school and cool. Burn Dirt gifted 5 John Davis True Crime memberships.
Thank you, Burnt Dirt.
Burn Dirt. Burn Dirt takes care of us. She does a lot for us.
Thank you, Burnt Dirt. That's very sweet of you.
Every time we go and do a live, she gets links and stuff together. She post the disclaimer so I don't get sued for playing video? Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Look and
She
see who
does
the
her
5
job
winners were.
100%. She does a good job.
From her and Tina, everybody in here is going to have a membership in a few.
Hold on, I'll tell you who got it. That's lotion on.
Brandy slacking, y'all. She's getting there.
Stitching, bitching, and True Crime with Taylor. Common Sense True Crime.
All right, Holly got her one.
Mary got it one. Mary Grace.
Yay, Mary Gross.
Common Sense 101.
Holly got 2.
She is both. All of those are both hers.
Yeah,
And then Jane 420.
that's the conspiracy that they're the same person.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, Holly got 2 memberships. That's wild. Too many lunatics in the world. There's a lot of them out there. Lots of them. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
How do you pronounce her name? I just seen that in the news too. Lena. Do you remember that girl?
Yes.
They're searching for her. They got tips and they're doing a search today for her.
Lena.
Leads.
Is it Lena Kyle? Is that how you say that? Or?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
There was her and another one that was on that one of these things Summer was on. I was going to look at. John Zavgirl showed Kylie's car crime scene photos. The autopsy was someone else. MGL did that once. I knew it was something. I can't keep it all apart. It happens. That seems. Oh, oops.
Who's crime scene? Kylie Rodney?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was into that case. It says a search that began Thursday morning on the northwest side may be related to the disappearance of Lena Kyle. He was 3 years old when she went missing in 2021 in San Antonio apartment complex. So they're currently searching for her. They got new tips. So hopefully they find some evidence to help find her.
Yeah, she's a cute little girl. Did you see her picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she got kidnapped, and after that, you didn't hear nothing. So.
Well, she said they're live streaming the search.
Yeah.
Didn't she go missing around the same time as Summer?
After that, sometime in 2021.
Was it after Summer? It was in 2020.
December 2021.
Oh, so yeah, like 6 months after.
Mm-hmm. She's wearing a red outfit and playing near other kids. So she was on video, and then she walked out of frame, and that's when she went missing. I guess they had surveillance where they were playing. That's crazy. She walked out of where they could see who took her.
Wow.
I hope they find her, find whatever they're looking for.
Well, it's always a positive thing that there's activity, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be great to hear there was some search out of nowhere in Summer's case?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says her family was told they're looking for a possible body.
Did I talk about the Robin post last time we were on?
I don't think so.
I meant to bring it up because I thought it was so weird. And other people showed it, but I just seen it not too long ago. Listen to this. She says, "Thank you for your commending words. I'm sure someone carried out a secret mission because a little girl is missing and nobody seems to know where she is. I'm praying continually that this mysterious person comes forward with Summer, alive and well." Job 12:22. He uncovers deep things out of darkness and brings the shadow of death to light, reveal rescue, and restores in my prayer. Ain't that
That's
strange?
creepy as heck.
I'm sure someone carried out a secret mission.
That's weird.
I tell you, I don't get into all the conspiracy theory stuff, but some of these people try to make themselves look odd.
And she does a good job at it, don't she?
She always doing something. I just seen that. I think I think Cher put it out a while back, or somebody did. That is odd as shit to me to make a statement like that.
I agree.
Someone carried out a secret mission?
How does she know what happened, She don't.
She acts like she knows exactly, though, don't she?
Mm-hmm.
It makes you wonder if maybe somebody ain't slipped something in front of her and she wasn't supposed to say nothing or something. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
She acts like she knows that's what happened. That's how it went down.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And everybody's like, "Oh, you shouldn't judge these people." Well, man, they do it to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You put something that's odd. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That comment's weird, and then where she was there right after she went missing is kind of strange to me.
I think I don't know. I can't decide why people do the shit they do. No matter if they did a secret mission, they broke the law. See, to me, what she is insinuating there is somebody did it to take her and put her in a better situation.
Mm-hmm. That's what it
Is
sounds
the
like.
feel I get from that. Right?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, man. And she done that to herself. She posted that wild stuff, you know?
Yeah, she makes herself look guilty, everything she does. It's creepy.
I've always been sus of Robin. I'm sus of the shit she does.
Yeah.
I tell you that.
It makes her look really bad.
That it just makes it look like she knows something. And when you do stuff like that, you're going to get a ton of attention. So don't bitch about it when it happens. That's all I'm saying.
What do you know? You know something. Why aren't you telling us more?
Why don't you share with the rest of us?
I think law enforcement should question her for saying stuff like that.
I thought
I would.
it was the oddest thing I'd ever seen.
She's pointing to a person to come forward. Like she knows who the person is almost.
Did you see that on Fox the other night? What they was talking about?
Mm-mm. What is it?
On Fox, they was even talking about what's been going on YouTube. Have to stop all this memeing action. There's more than meets the eye with Robin for sure. I don't know, man. I think she tries to make herself look guilty sometimes.
For attention, probably.
It makes you wonder why she would say that.
I always thought these people that were saying like the church was connected, like they took her to keep her safe. I thought they were crazy, but gosh, you gotta think about that nowadays with how Robin acts and stuff.
Yeah, it makes you want making posts like that. It makes you wonder if she don't have an idea of who might have done it.
And after I visit their website, all the kids they put up for adoption and stuff, it's creepy. On the church website, isn't it?
Chris with Curiosity says, no, she's just flaky in my opinion.
Mhm.
See, that's what I started out with. I think she's just blonde, like heavily blonde. But I don't, yeah.
Maybe she was trying to word it like where it didn't come across harsh, and she just don't know how to speak. It makes it look weird. Is what I'm thinking, maybe.
She's definitely got a strange personality, I'll tell you that.
There's always a strange person or two.
Remain,
in school, there's always a couple of strange kids.
yeah, she was one of them. Jam 420, remain calm. Curse with Curiosity. J Brad 865 Sorry, Chad. Zav showed Kylie Rodney in her car hatch behind paywall. I did not know about Gannon with her. That's two for Zav girl. See, I don't know. Somebody did something to do with Gannon. I thought that was her, but I may be wrong about that.
See, I never seen that leaked picture of Kylie Rodney in her car. So
I didn't know. I didn't see it either. I didn't really want to see it. I don't want to see shit like that.
that case is still not correct how it ended. I think they did that to shut everybody up because it was getting so much attention. My opinion, Kylie Rodney case.
Yeah.
I think that was a whole big old fib.
She's goofy. That excitement about the search and packing treats. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can definitely tell she didn't have the seriousness of the situation when she was talking like that.
Mm-hmm.
That get her a lot of fans or a lot of suspect people on her. That put her on a lot of people's suspect list when she did that. Zev girl put pics behind paywall of Gannon. See, I thought so. I didn't know about the Kylie Rodney thing.
Yeah, me either.
Did you?
Mm-mm.
I thought somebody showed a video or something of that. I remember somebody did something with that, though. I didn't think it was her. I showed all my pictures, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Well, I seen, the film, but it was the Adventures with Purpose, I think. The ones that actually found her. I seen the footage from that of Kylie's car. But that's all I've seen.
Yeah. I think there was supposed to have been more of that, though, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just hate talking about that case because it's just weird to how he ended. I think. Case.
I don't know. I kind of believe it was just that simple.
You think?
I thought from the beginning it could have been.
I blew it up.
The thing that bothered me about her was the most was how she managed to end up in the trunk.
Yeah, that was weird too.
Because I just couldn't understand the physics of it with the car upside down and the amount of room she would have had if she was driving, how she ended up in the trunk.
With the other door, with the window open on the other side.
Yeah. Sav lost a lot of subs over that Gannon stunt. You'd have to be awful good and then pull some shit like that before I'd stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just uh, that's like dark web type shit, in my opinion. You know. Hey everyone, so I'm Lay. Hope everyone is doing good today. Hi Suzette. I don't know how you come back from doing something like that.
Me either. That's when she got big too, her channel. Before that incident, it blew up over Kylie's case. So that Zab girl, her channel.
Yeah. Oh, Sammy made me sus. Yeah, a lot of people didn't much care for Sammy, did they?
But it might have been that simple, and people are putting more to it. But I don't think it was that simple, in my opinion. It's weird.
Kayla gets no pass from me. Yeah, I showed this for some of y'all that wasn't here in the beginning. She didn't get no pass from anybody. This is the poll I did, and there was a lot. I can't remember how many votes, but there was a lot. And I could not believe 95% of the people say her ass should be held to the fire over that, too.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked by that. Polls usually don't have that much of an agreement on anything. And for her, 95% of the people say she should be a co-defendant instead of a witness. That's astonishing.
Yeah, she should have. I understand why she wasn't because they made a deal with her. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's the only reason. I think the cops would even agree that they should have charged her too if they could have, but And you see all these people coming in as witnesses. They could have they couldn't have been far away from a case without her.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I tell you, man, she got extremely lucky to come out of that the way she did, in my opinion.
I agree.
Another way our justice system fails. Yeah, it failed there bad, didn't it?
Yep.
Harmony's story is I think out of all the ones I've heard recently, but got to be one of the worst.
Yeah, her passing like that is awful.
I mean, it's just so much heartbreak that she didn't get reported missing for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, living in the car. And I guarantee you, Adam, they said the reason Adam would get upset and hit her was because she have accidents in the car. I guarantee you them dope heads ain't asking them ever if they need to go to the bathroom.
We don't.
You
Of
know?
course, the little ones had diapers, but not her. You know, she's probably scared to talk to them. Probably, pretty much, to ask them anything.
And she was 5, but if that was the big issue, you could have put a diaper on her or something,
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you that the issue was that and probably when she did ask, can somebody take me to pee? It was probably, oh God, damn, a big to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. Kayla's mom, I don't know everything, but she had to know Harmony wasn't with them. You mean Harmony's biological mom? Which one? I'm confused.
Yeah.
It's making a deal with the devil.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yep. That's the only way they would got what they have out on the case. I'm pretty sure. It's getting her to talk.
Yeah, because they still ain't found her.
Yeah.
They was talking about the plumber testifying because they think he had done something with her in the bathtub. That's where he was at. Said Adam, he was working on something, and Adam paced outside the bathroom the whole 35 minutes he was there working.
Yeah, I wonder what he was doing. How? What was he? You think he flushed stuff down the toilet, maybe, or I don't
Who
know.
knows?
That's what I was wondering.
My opinion, Kayla seems high while on the stand. She does seem a little sluggish, don't she?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
They even got in trouble at the methadone clinic for leaving all the kids in the car by themselves.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know?
Yep.
What a dirtbag. She spent a ton of time under that comforter so people couldn't see her after he had hit her. I'm telling you, man, it just seems like he should have the death penalty
Mm-hmm.
and she should have life at least. But, it's going to be one of them tragic tales of what can happen, how people can be around something like that going on, and somehow it still happens. Adam is a freaking monster. You got that right. Dirtbag. She ain't much better.
Yeah, he's evil. He's on the same level as some of these other people, like Letitia Stouch. Stouch. How do you say her name? Stouch? Stouch. I don't
I
know.
say Stutch.
Yeah. She's an evil lady.
He got them dark, evil eyes, though, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
Look how dark his eyes are.
Just dark, if you look into him. No matter how big the smile is, he's evil looking. Me, you can see through that.
That makes me sick there. That look on his face, got his tongue sticking out like that at trial. It's gross. Well, everybody, we really appreciate y'all for coming.
And thank you for all the donated memberships and the super sticker.
Yeah, thank everybody for the memberships and the super stickers and all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all. I'm depressed now. I think I'm gonna go take a nap after talking about this.
Yeah. Sad.
She could have saved her life and just freaking sat there. They both need to pay. Yep.
That's an awful way to beat somebody to death, like such a little girl. That's awful.
Hey, sit there and not even check on her or nothing. It's amazing. Guys, thanks everybody for coming. We'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, thank
Right.
y'all. Yep.
Y'all have a good weekend too. That's right. We're launching them into the weekend, ain't we?
Our kids have 3-day leave weekend. They're out Monday for President's Day.
Oh, is it President's Day Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Guys, y'all have a great weekend.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.